Hi, James. Do
Hi.
you have a question for us?
Yeah, I had a math question.
Okay.
I was wondering, when graphing a polynomial function,
Okay.
how do I find the local maximum and the local minimum?
Um, Really the best way to do it is with a graphing calculator. Do you have a graphing calculator with you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what you would do is you're going to put the equation on that y equals screen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, you'd put your equation there. And then going into your calculator settings, you would go into, one of the buttons on top, right above the screen. You'd push the second button and it says calc in blue. Do you see it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you'd push that, and then under that menu, they'll have a choice for you to be able to find a minimum or a maximum. Do you see?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so let's go with maximum. So you would hit the button where it says maximum, and then from there, it's going to ask you 3 questions. I believe it's 3 questions. Left bound, question mark, right bound, question mark, and guess. When it says left bound, what you need to do is use the arrow buttons on the graphing calculator to move the cursor so that it's to the left of the curve. And I'm going to actually draw you one, kind of a fake one, just so you can see if you're able to watch. If not, I'll do it just for our users. But okay, so if this is your calculator screen, and let's say here's your graph. Whenever you're choosing left bound, you want to just choose, it doesn't really matter, but any spot to the left of where that maximum is going to be, or basically the top of the hill, if you're thinking of it about a mountain. Then you'll push enter, and then you'll do the same thing, and it'll say right bound, and you'll move your cursor so that it's to the right of the top of that hill, and then enter. And then where it says guess, just put it somewhere in between those 2 lines. It doesn't really matter where, but just so that it's in between the 2. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay. So then at the end, after you push enter those 3 times through left bound, right bound, guess, then on the bottom of the screen, it should give you x equals something, 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 and then y equals something, something. Your maximum is whatever your y equals. And that's because y is measuring, vertical and so the height, essentially.
Okay.
And the same process would go for the minimum. Instead of just choosing the maximum part of that menu, you're going to choose the minimum part of that menu. Did that get you to where you needed to?
Yeah, it did. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. I'm glad. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Glad I could help.